Hey everyone, welcome back to the Soundbyte. My name is Andrew, and today we're going to be jumping into some Hanabie again for the third time, I think. I've checked out 2 tracks from them before. Definitely one of the heaviest bands that I've checked out from Japan so far, down the Japanese rabbit hole that I've been going down to. Thank you to everyone that's been sort of leading me down this rabbit hole. I'm going to be checking out a live video here from the band for the first time. So I've never seen anything of them live before, so I'm interested to see what their live show is actually like. Apparently there's not a lot of great live footage from them, but someone named Tackle47 suggested to check this one out, one of the better live videos that are out there. This is a song called Tousou, I think it is. Sorry if I'm pronouncing any of these songs incorrectly, but I'm not really great at that pronouncing of certain words, especially from other countries. So do correct me if I'm wrong, but this is from Hanabie, Tousou, from 2025's Dead Pop Festival. So I'm assuming this is in Japan somewhere, but do correct me if this is from another country or if it is actually from Japan. I've never been to Japan, so I don't know what their whole festival thing is like, but this seems like a pretty cool festival, but from what I can tell here from the screenshot. But yeah, looking forward to seeing what this band is all about live. So let's get into this Hanabie with Tousou from the Dead Pop Festival.
最高すぎるんで、ちょっと連れてきちゃっていいですか？連れてきちゃうっていうか、憑依させていいですか？ OK？ OK？ 憑依させるね。憑依させたいと思います。
マーさんメイクしていいですかって言うからいいよって言ったら、
あれそれ
めっちゃ雑だった。
それもしかして
Guessing this was like a live stream or something, I think.
あれ
見るやつ、キリングミーの MV のサムネイル。
キリングミーじゃねえしな。
わかってんねー。このカオスステージ、昨日の今日のめっちゃウォールオブデスできてたっしょ。昨日と今日の中で一番でけえカオスステージのウォールオブデス作るわけ。これやるかな。
This is just telling the crowd to get ready for a wall of death. Yep. I've not seen a wall of death from a Japanese band yet, so this would be really cool to see.
現在女性4名が逃走中です。
ある意味誰よりもヘビーだゲストボーカルで呼ばれて、ね、何ステージも出てたっすもんね。
そう、4ステージ
Definitely got the voice on her. He knows growls pretty well. Massive breakdown.
花火結構袖から見てても楽しいっすよね。
そうそうそう。
All right, just gonna pause it there quickly. Intense, chaos, and aggressive. That's what I kind of feel like. A lot of energy as well. So intense and chaos is where like it's chaotic and intense. The two sort of main words that I think of when I'm seeing their live performance here. And the music already has a lot of those elements, obviously, but like this is just this is, I don't know what to make of them as far as the musical style. Like they've sort of got a bit of a hybrid sort of like sound, which is a very common trait nowadays with metal, you know. So but I don't know where exactly that would fit into. So I guess the initial sort of reaction that I had when I first listened to them was a sort of a bit of a metalcore, deathcore sort of vibe. But there's definitely a lot more to it than just that. That's why it's just sort of one sort of part of what their sound is. So but the sort of the live aspect definitely reminds me of a sort of like like the deathcore metalcore sort of crowd, you know, so with all the breakdowns and stuff. But the riffs is what's interesting. Like it doesn't sound like those kind of musical styles, you know. So that's what sort of throws me off a little bit. But either way, it's very intense, and like the show seems very chaotic compared to all the other bands that I've checked out, like, you know, your Love Bites and stuff like that. This is a sort of like a whole different sort of side of like the Japanese metal music scene, you know. So very, very cool, and I'd love to go see them live. I'm sure their show would be fantastic to see.
アンテナでハーブに置いてあるどういう時に見るんだろう
その下にあるアンプが全部もうおじさんみたいなやばい
Security guards will be having their work cut out for them.
はい、最後の曲の
Alright, so I paused it there. So I don't know what's going on here. It's a bit different with all the different. It seems like it's a bit of a live
ゲ
stream.
ストボーカルがいるところまで再現してそのゲストボーカルだけは変えたんですけど
Sort of an interview, okay.
初めてユキナに出てもらって
いやこれユキナにはシムでも出てきてっていう風には前々から言っててで1週間前とかかな、
Wow.
急にコールドレインからも頼まれてしまって出てもいいでしょうかってユキナから聞かれてそれはユキナが決めな俺はどっちでもいいよって結局ローシスも出たからハナビエと入れて4ステージ
多分俺が頼んだのが一番最後でめっちゃその日いっぱい出るんですけど大丈夫ですかっていうやつでそっちが大丈夫なんて思ってカラオケ行ってめっちゃ練習したって言っていやめっちゃ良かった本当にいやもうめっちゃ仕上がってた本当に
There you go. All right, so that was Hanabie with some live footage from the Dead Pod Festival. So it wasn't just one track; it was a bit of a mix of like the track Tousou and then some interview stuff as well. So I didn't know what to expect. It was sort of just suggested to me to check it out because it's I guess the best live footage of the band. I'm kind of surprised, nowadays, there should be some live video footage of the bands, because it's important for bands to have that kind of stuff, because it's all about visuals these days, So if there's anything else that's really good and watchable live, let me know in the comments as well from the band, and I'll definitely check it out. But that gave me a bit of a taste as to what to expect from their live show, and geez, like I said, intense and chaotic. Definitely, if it is in Japan, then this is a different style. Like the stuff that I've seen from live performances in Japan is like the crowd seems quite conservative to some degree, you know. They enjoy it in their own way, but like, and something that I've been told before from other bands and stuff when they've toured there and stuff, that it's definitely a different experience as far as the crowd interaction. So to see that, you know, where the crowd's doing all kinds of stuff like Wall of Death and crowd surfing and all that kind of thing, I was like, all right, you know, this is clearly a, you know, a very metal show, you know. So no matter where you are in the world, people are going to react and sort of behave the same way, you know. So it's just a universal thing for the metal community at large. So very cool, but it gave me an idea as to what Hanabie are like as far as their live show is concerned. They're a very intense band, definitely one of the heaviest ones that I've seen, and I definitely want to check out more of their stuff. But I guess for now, until I see more live video footage, I'll just be checking out some music videos from them. So anything else from the band I should check out, let me know, and I will definitely check it out for sure. So there you go, Hanabie with Tousou live from a Dead Pop Festival. Just recently as well as last year, so obviously still very active and touring. So at some point I've got to check out these bands live. You know, if they ever get a chance to come down my way down under here, I will definitely have to make my way there and see them. You know, so I don't know if any of these bands like Hanabie or Soundbyte or Bandmate or anything like that have been down to Australia, but if they have, then I obviously missed out because I didn't know that they were around, you know. So I'd love to, and you know, Japan is not really that far from Australia, in all honesty. So it could be a nice little trip. I've always wanted to go to the country anyway, you know. So there you go. Anyway, thank you for tuning in as always, and please subscribe if you haven't. Thank you to all those who have subscribed, and to all the great suggestions and all these great bands that I've been discovering as well. So thank you as always, and I will see you in the next video.